Welcome back to Mac Talks of Football, and it is Super Sunday and we have some interesting games all over Europe. But in this video we are going to concentrate on the Premier League, and we are going to concentrate on Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur. And this is the video where I make my combined 11 for both these teams, and we're going to see which players I have picked. Of course, this is going to be controversial because everybody has their own mind and their own thinking, and who they deserve should be in this combined 11, but this is my combined event. So let's go ahead and start with the goalkeeper. I have, like, the thing is, both the goalkeepers I'm not really that impressed with. I don't like in comparison to the other top keepers, like in the top four. I think both of these have like the worst goalkeepers as opposed to their counterparts. So like it was in a way to choose the less bad keeper out of these two, in my opinion. So, and I have gone with Manchester United's Onana. I think as compared to Vicario, I think he's a better goalkeeper, and I think he, in terms the way that I like to play, I think he's going to be more beneficial. So that's why I've gone with Onana. Coming on to the defense now, I have it is like highly like Spurs high in this in the defense. There's only one Manchester United player, and I think that's understandable because Manchester United have been really bad defensively. I've gone for Dalot at a left back from Manchester United. I think he's a really good player in comparison to Spurs left back. I think he's miles better in terms of that. So that's why I have chosen him. When you come to right back, I think it was very easy to pick Pedro Porro. I think he's a really great player. He likes to go forward. He would give you score. His link up play with between the wingers and with the forward players is quite good, and he's good defensively as well. He is in my fantasy team as well. So he's like, you know, a reliable player. He would give you he's like good defensively, the tackles he makes, and then he goes forward and he can make those assists, gives you good crosses, and he can score a couple of goals himself. So it's a very good player to have in your team. Coming into the defense, as I said, I've gone with Spurs heavy. There's no United centre back. I've gone with Christian Romero and Wendeven. I think really both really good defenders. There are criticisms regarding them, but I just think it is the way that Spurs play. That is why they are conceding goals. Wendeven is rated really highly by Spurs fan, and to be very honest, he's a really good defender, and I think he is going to be one of the talked about defenders in the coming years in the Premier League. Romero with his partner, I've always said that I don't want to, you know, separate the centre back pairings. I really prefer to keep them together, and I think both of these work together really well. So that's why I've gone with Romero and Wendeman as my centre backs pairing. Coming into the midfield, like my formation is a 4-2-3-1. So now my holding midfielder, like there is nobody better than KB Mino from United. Like that was the obvious choice. I don't think any he's like one of the one of the shining stars of United at the moment. The only good thing to come out from United, like one of the few things to come out of Manchester United is Kobe Mino, and I think he deserves all the praise. He's so young as well, and I think he's the best player to have as your holding midfielder at the moment. So that's why I'm going with him. Alongside with him, my box-to-box midfielder, the guy who's gonna make those late runs in the box, and he's, you know, in a way is gonna help the defense and he's gonna help the midfield as well. I've gone with James Maddison. I really like him as a player. I don't think his move to Spurs has worked out that well, but I think he's a really great asset for Spurs. And I think in terms of in comparison to Manchester United, I think they don't really have a player that could, you know, come up and take Madison's place. That's why I've gone with James Maddison. And number 10 role, like it was quite easy in a way, even though I don't like this player because it's not like I don't like his playing style. Like I just think he's a bit of a prick, but there's no denying it's gonna be Bruno Fernandes. Like he would give you goals. He's gonna captain the side. He will create assists for you. There are moments like he's that type of player that can change the game within a moment, and like in a second he would do something that changes the game. So like you need to have players like this. And even though, as I said, he's a bit of a prick, he moans a lot. Like there's a lot of stuff that he does off the ball that I really don't like. But I think in comparison to Spurs, like they don't really have anybody who can come in and play that number 10 role better than Bruno Fernandes. So that's why I've gone with him. And on the wings, it's like a double Man United wingers trade. Left Garnacho, like the less the less I say about him, because like the way he plays, like I am so in a way, I would not say this, but I'm so jealous that he plays for United. Like that is one player that I would take at Arsenal in a heartbeat. He's such a great player, such a talent. The way he moves with the ball, the way he moves without the ball, it is really good. He owes charisma. He he can win you matches just like that on his own. He doesn't need anybody. He's such a great player, and I think he's a great future. I just don't think he's going to stay at United for much longer, but right now he's a United player, and I think United, if they want to turn this season around and if they want to win this game, he's going to be a big player for that. And on the right hand side, I have gone with his teammate in Ahmad. I think he's another great player. He's quite young. Garnacho is young, but Ahmad is younger than him. A good midfield, good winger, again just like Garnacho, is so talented, and I don't see anybody from Spurs coming close to either of these wingers. And the way that the way that these both of these players move, and the connection that both of them have, the speed that they have, the movement, everything, like perfect opportunity, like a perfect pairing that you need in your wingers, and especially for your striker who is gonna be waiting in the box, that his wingers come and make the crosses or do those cutbacks, and the interlink play between them and the striker is going to be really good. And of course, in the striking position, it's a Mkes. I mean, there's nobody else. Like I think in the entire lineup, the only player that comes close to him, I would say, is Garnacho. Apart from that, like Son is one of the best players that the Premier League has seen in the last decade. To be very honest with you, he was on par with Harry Kane. He was outscoring Harry Kane. So that just shows how great he has been. And since Kane has left, the goal scoring has not been a problem for Spurs. And I think Son is a really talented player. And as I said, if you look at United strikers, you don't really have, like, there's Rashford, there's Højlund, but there's Anthony, but you are not gonna put them ahead of Son. So like that was quite an easy pick for me. Like that was the first name on the team sheet for me, and that is, this is my combined 11 for Manchester United and Tottenham. I know a lot of people are not gonna like it, and they are gonna criticize any of my picks, but like for me, this is the best that I think I could have come up with. And I think United have more players as compared to Spurs. I think it's 6-5 difference. United take it by one player, but I think it is a fair team in my opinion. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of my team in the comment section below. And do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Who do you think should have been in the team? And what, if you want, what would be your combined 11 for Manchester United and Spurs? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 300 subscribers before the month of September ends. It's looking really hard at the moment. 70 subscribers to get in 2 days, so it's a big task, but let's hope we somehow are able to achieve it. Until next time, bye bye.